Good.
All right, with Mark Buerck, the Enigmatic Crew is the short film. It's 40 minutes, 40 minute short film. That's a long one for a short, but it really kind of works out. Uh, Film about best friends. I learned that you're a black belt in karate before we started. And is this true? I've heard this is true. Where like you basically take your black belt test and you become a different human being. Life is never the same again after you get your black belt.
I mean, technically it's still the same. It's just you just feel different, you know?
That's what I mean. Like psychologically, there's like you're like a it's like almost like becoming a man, I guess, in a sense.
Oh no, 100%. I mean,
Yeah.
like all that work and dedication
Yeah.
for that black belt. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Did you ever think of what wanting to quit? Were you ever like wanting to quit along the way?
Yeah, I've had a couple times where I thought where I wanted to quit because I had other stuff going on, but I didn't because well, karate is a big part of my life. I mean, I haven't been training in a while, but I want to get back into it because work got in the way. So that's one of the things I mean.
Yeah. No, but it's good. It's like that discipline is like it's a great lesson for humanity. It I'm gonna tie it into your film because it's like you're making a film like this, right? There's lots of stages and it gets difficult, and then sometimes you want to quit, but you got to keep going, right?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like there were like some days where I felt like I had no idea what I was doing and like I just want to drop everything, especially with the way I was directing on some days. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, like I could have done a lot, but I'll be honest, I could have done a better job preparing for this film. I mean, it was supposed to be a feature film at first.
Okay. But
Yeah.
was this your first film?
Yeah.
So you're a pretty ambitious guy. Like what you acted in it as well. So what are you a trained like actor by trade or
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
so that's what you want to do? Is that what you want to be? You want to be an actor?
Yeah, I'm an actor and a writer.
Gotcha. And
And
so go ahead.
yeah. Oh yeah, and filmmaker.
Yeah. Well, you proved it with this one. So tell me about what was your motivation to make this film?
So, okay, so the inspiration behind this was actually based off a real life day with my best friends. There was originally going to be so much more. Like I said, this was originally supposed to be a whole feature film,
Yeah.
and yeah, this was based off a day when I was hanging out with my best friends. We were having a bonfire, and right before the bonfire, I got into a car accident trying to pick up one of my friends, and I was literally 1 minute away, and I got rear-ended, and I was gonna put that into the film because I felt like that could have been a good for the all's lost moment because like some of my friends like where is he and I'm like okay screw you guys yeah like but like once they found out I was in the car accident that was before they knew I was in the accident but once they did like there was like oh my God, but one thing I do regret is still picking up my friend even after that accident and still driving everyone to my house for the bonfire. I felt like I should have done that because someone else should have done that because I had already been through enough.
Yeah. Gotcha. So this is about this film is about thematically it's about friendship and love, I guess, right?
Yeah, and it's also based off the inspiration of and this is a very this happened in real life too. My best friend dating one of my exes.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, but yeah. So one of my best friends, AJ, dated a year after I broke up with her.
Yeah.
He dated my one of my ex Sophie,
Yeah.
and I used that and implemented it into this story. But I made some tweaks, of course. In the story, Tony gets dumped and Leo dates the ex, and Tony's still not over her. But
Yeah.
I was over Sophie. I was just trying to warn AJ because like she wasn't a good girlfriend to me, but he learned the hard way.
You learn well. Here's what we're from two totally different generations, you and I. But I can resonate to your film 100%, right? And we had a code, but basically it's a different code. It's Italian code, I guess we had. You don't date your ex girlfriend, your friend's ex girlfriends, and if you do, you're in big trouble. Like you're going into the dumpster and you're going to get beaten up. But that's the world that I come from. It's a different generation, I guess, right? But like you don't do that. You don't like. I know
Oh
it,
no,
it
no.
doesn't. It's kind of dumb now in hindsight, but you just didn't do that.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, when my friend did that, I straight up told him that, and eventually realized that he broke bro code, which was not okay.
Yeah, but that's yeah. You broke the code, right? So,
Yeah.
but hey, man, like when you're 20 and you're in your 20s, you're young and you're horny and like you don't think about that stuff, right? But That's how you get in trouble, right?
Yeah, I mean this happened like when we were like 18 or whatnot.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Yeah. So, okay. So, who were the other actors in the film? How did you find them?
So some of them were some of them. So they're all my friends actually.
Yeah.
Aiden, who played Jimmy, he's an actor as well. Antonio, who played Leo, he's an actor as well. He and I did a couple shows together at college. We went to college together. Brookdale Community College. It's a small little community college in my town, in my
Yeah.
state, New Jersey. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
And Jack, he's one of my best friends. This was actually his first time. So Jack and Steven, who played Jason and Kevin, this was their first time acting in this film, and they did a good job. So they were I really just got my friends to do it, but I was originally supposed to have a couple more people, like an actual professional actor, but they got too busy, so I ended up shortening the cast to five.
Gotcha. Well, it's actually better. It works better that way, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
no, 100%. Yeah.
yeah. So it's almost like the film was like kind of like innocence lost in a sense. Like this is the last kind of before your friends move on to school and different things. It's like
Yeah,
this is like a time capsule of like we'll never be the same again.
well, this is actually this film's technically a little reunion for them because they had already been apart away from school. So this spring break, them hanging out was them like their chance to get back together. But the drama with Tony and Leo happens along the way, and Tony going to them finding out he's going to Australia, like that like creates the all lost moment and whatnot. So
Yeah,
there's that too.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, so but then you're kind of your character's kind of the main character, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's like, well, what are you like? Like, I guess you made this film, and it's like, so where are you? Kind of like, almost like it's almost like you're nostalgic in a real time, if that makes sense. It's like you're kind of seeing the your youth slip away.
Yeah,
Does that
yeah.
make sense?
Especially, sorry, say it again.
I said, does that make sense? What I just said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So because now it's different. Now the world is different, I guess, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, especially with friend groups these days.
Yeah. How are friend group these days?
So my friend group, I mean, every friend group is different.
Yeah.
There's some like, um, I mean, my friend group, like, we always talk things out. We're always loyal to each other and whatnot. But there's other friend groups that are just toxic.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
how do
there's
you know when you're like? So how do you get out of that? Was there like was there a friend that you kicked out because he was toxic, or like along the way, or
um, actually, there was a friend like that. There actually was a friend like that in our
yeah,
group, but we didn't kick him out. He left on his own, but he claims we kicked him out. I'm like, no, you left on your own, then that's not even the point. And the sad part is, this is a kid we actually grew up with.
yeah?
Yeah, but
But he had issues.
yeah, he did. He did. There were certain actions that we didn't like, and it could have gotten us in trouble.
Do you think there's a difference between boy groups and girl groups?
Um, I think so. I mean, like, it depends. Honestly, the only okay, boys and girls are easily different, but from the way I see it, what makes it different is the amount of loyalty they have to their friends.
Yeah. There's a scene in the movie where the other two guys friends show up, and your character or you have this like big grin on your face, and you guys are hugging each other, and it's like you're just so happy that that you're like hanging out with your friends. And I don't know if that was like, but it's just like there's like a real, it's like a real emotion of you. You know what I mean? It's like you're just so happy, and it's like it really kind of like there's something about that. There's like this love that I kind of appreciate in the film.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But
Yeah,
yeah, no, so this could really relate to anyone. This was Tony seeing Jason and Kevin for the first time in a couple months because
yeah.
they all been apart from college. So he was really happy to see them because he hadn't seen them in a really long time. So and he missed them. So
So did you guys go on your Florida trip like in real life?
no, I wish.
You never went. Oh
Uh
man.
it, I was originally supposed to put something else like New Hampshire because every summer we're not going this summer though
Yeah,
because of my friend's work schedule. But I remember for the past few summers I've went up to my friend's lake house in New Hampshire, and it's gorgeous. It's literally right on the lake. The views are amazing. So I was originally gonna put that, but then I put Florida because I feel like that'd be better. But
yeah.
looking back, I should have put in the New Hampshire one because I wanted to make more out of this. I want to make a sequel and whatnot, but the thing is, like, I can't just do that right away because there's also the budget and the scheduling. Like, it's not easy making this kind of stuff.
There's some really interesting moments too, where like the one friend wants to get into he wants to be like a create like a an artist, and he's like telling about his parents don't think he can get in. And it's like it's just like I don't know. There's some really interesting moments where like I don't even know if you did this consciously or not, but it's like you see like this the pressure from the outside world, right? And like this guy, like I don't know what happened to him in real life, but it's like the parents are like, come on, like he's giving they're casting doubt on him, right? It's like and then that psychologically just affects him, right? You can see
Yeah,
that
no, yeah. I feel like that could relate to anyone
it
because,
does. That's what I'm trying to say. Like everybody
yeah.
can understand that, right?
Oh, no, 100%. And, like, yeah, no, that's how, honestly, sometimes that's how my parents are with my acting and writing and directing. So
Yeah,
I felt like that was, like, really I felt like that was really good, not just to put out there for the audience, but for a character, one specific character arc in general.
yeah. So in terms, you said you wanted to be a feature. So when you're in the editing room, I guess things didn't like you realized that you couldn't do a feature, like you kind of had to be short.
Yeah, so okay, so when I first wrote this, it was it was even bigger than a feature. It was like 200 pages. I
Yeah,
went so overboard, but then I condensed it to a 90-page script and literally just the absolute perfect amount for a feature film.
yeah,
And I was originally supposed to put so much more, like they were supposed to be in different locations, like they were supposed to walk on the beach and whatnot.
yeah,
But I couldn't. I actually tried to, but I tried to get permission, but I couldn't, and it would cost more to film in those locations. So I ended up filming at the park and in the backyard of my house. That way, I didn't have to pay for like filming in precise locations.
yeah.
So like that was annoying, but like at the same time, I understand.
So then, so you just realize, okay, 40 minutes. That's going to be the film. That's going to be the length of the film.
Yeah, yeah, because if we had stuck with the feature film, like we probably wouldn't have been able to finish it because everyone's schedules were different.
Yeah,
And it would have taken like not we started filming in August too, so and it was really hard to plan dates along the way because everyone's schedules kept changing.
yeah. So how do you like directing?
It's good. So this was my first time doing it. I'll
Yeah,
be honest, when I first directed the Enigmatic Crew, like part of me felt like I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like learning along the way, but I definitely learned from my mistakes. Um, but yeah, no, I like it. I'm actually making it. I'm co-directing another film next month. Um, And it's actually going to be a very short film. So this time I know what I'm doing because it was really hard for me to edit all of that all all, all it was really hard for me to edit all that footage from the
yeah,
40-minute film because it took longer than expected. And
sure.
editing is not easy. It takes up the whole day if you just do it for one day, and that's how it goes. But for this next film I'm doing, Revenge, it's going to be a lot easier because it's only 15 minutes, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to put some of my martial arts into it, which is exactly what I've always wanted to do. Putting fight scenes, that's the kind of stuff I want to do as well. So, but yeah, no, directing and editing it all by myself was not easy, especially for my first time doing it because there were like certain things I didn't know what I was doing. I had to ask my AD exactly how to edit it. So I got some guidance from her and I couldn't be any more grateful for that. She actually helped me with some of the scheduling too. So like she was my rock on that, which I'm beyond grateful for. Like part of me felt like I couldn't have done it without her. But yeah, no, like I had the right equipment, but I felt like I could have got more because you definitely noticed when you were watching the film, like you noticed like how like the crappy some of the audio was, and I tried the best I could to edit it, but and I could find a way to save it, like to make it a little bit better, but I lost it because my computer kept reloading, so it was annoying, and I couldn't find it. So part of me felt like I just wanted to stick with what I could do, and even if it wasn't the best, like I mean. I thought like I just really did the best I could, even if it wasn't perfect. I mean, no film is ever perfect, but I think what matters is like doing whatever you can to make it as good as you can, you know?
Yeah, that's it. You learn from each film. You learn from the next one.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I feel like I'm more prepared for my next one. And I have a lot more help this time, so I'm happy about that.
That's good. That's what you need. You need help. You need like other talented people to help you out. So you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to plan days to do choreography with my co-stars, and I'm still trying to plan I was supposed to have I was supposed um I was supposed to have a meeting for a table read, but
Yeah,
stuff got in the way, so I'm still trying to plan a day with when everyone's available for that.
gotcha. No, it's a good. It's good to get it off the page before you start shooting.
Yeah.
So your favorite? What's your favorite part of the process? Uh,
Definitely the acting because were you asking as the director or as the
well, yeah,
actor?
that's fine. Whatever, that's good. The acting. So acting's your favorite part.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, no, 100% because it was great that I was able not only directing but acting too, but my only concern was I felt like I, I'm okay, so I tend to be a little hard on myself when it comes to acting because I felt like I could have done more because it was a bit hard to direct and act at the same time
Yeah, it
because
must have been.
in my head I'm still directing this, but in my head I should also be focused, so it makes it a little bit harder to
Yeah,
act as much as I want to, like to make the emotion feel real. I felt like I could have done that better if I had been too focused on directing too,
yeah,
especially with me yelling action and going to that emotion literally in a nanosecond, which is like a little bit difficult.
yeah. It's tough,
Yeah.
but you got it done though.
Yeah, no, I'm happy about it, and that honestly, the message I wanted to throw out, that like that's exactly what I wanted. Like, no matter what happens, like honestly, this film is about it shows how true a friendship can be, no matter what happens. And that's exactly how it is with my friends, and hopefully it's like that with some other people too. Maybe it could heal some broken relationships, and it'll show that no, you shouldn't let anything get in the way with true friendships.
No, I think there's a lot of people like would love to have it in a friendship like you have, and it's like it's because it builds a lot of confidence and it gives you like freedom to like not worry. Then it like gives you less anxiety if you have this core group of friends that you're hanging around with, right? So you're lucky in that regard.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you should know what you should do. You should do 10 years from now. You should make another. You should make a sequel to this film. Bring back the same guys, and then kind of talk to maybe if you're still with them. Not people come and go, and then like bring the same five guys back, including yourself. Do a sequel of the film, and then see where everybody's at, and how they are emotionally, and basically, and then see if that core is still there.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I mean 50-50 like I could get most of them back like depending on where they're at with their lives how busy they are, you know.
No, get them back. Yeah, I'm sure they would love to. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
a reunion.
100%.
Like, do
So say
like
it again.
it's like a reunion, right? Bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Enigmatic Crew reunion.
No, because like, listen, I had a core group of friends, and then I kind of moved to Toronto, and then like 20 years go by, right? And it's like, oh my god, it's like then everybody's got like kids and a job and all this stuff, right? And then it's like, oh, you can then you kind of look back and it's like, oh, I wish I kind of stayed more in touch, right? I wish I kind of like we had more reunions, so to speak, right? So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah. All right, man. Congratulations on the success of the film, and let's talk again when you make your next film.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.